guys, Alexandra here, just over the pond in Canada. I wanted to just share a little piece of my testimony with you guys. So I am one of those people that just always seem to have the law written upon my heart. So right from a young age, there was just something on my heart. I just knew. There were just some things I knew were wrong and that I knew were right. I wasn't raised in a home of faith. Vast majority of my family are atheists. So you just know when the Spirit has called you from before the foundation of the earth, because I didn't have the upbringing to show me the way. I found the way. God just put people in my life along the way to shepherd my heart, to show me righteousness and truth. It wasn't until I was a young adult that I really came to the Lord, just fully surrendered and ready. I had dabbled a lot in faith growing up, like I said, because I just had that written upon my heart. But without the mentorship and the direction and support, I just couldn't figure it out. And just the way the gospel was presented to me, it was supposed to be that my life would be perfect and better if I surrendered. And yet, isn't it funny though, that we actually are people that are going to face a lot of challenges and trials and persecution. The Bible tells us that, but for some reason, that's just not the gospel that I was presented with. And so every time I would face some adversity, some challenges, some trials, I would bail out on my faith because I'm like, well, it's not working. My life's a mess now. So fast forward to a young 22-year-old, super lost, super broken. I was in a new relationship, who's actually my husband now, and we were searching, I guess. We were searching. We were trying to get our lives together and searching, and I finally just decided to surrender my life to Christ. My husband beat me to it, and out of a panic desperation to not lose him, I decided, fine, I'll do this. I will try this one more time, and I've never looked back. So what Jesus has done is he has flipped my life upside down in the best way ever. I have finally found my purpose. I have found a peace that I've never known before. I have found an anchor to grab a hold of when life gets really hard. I have still gone through incredible challenges and adversities and trials, but I have had a peace and a foundation to stand upon, so that these things don't just knock me over anymore. I'm able to stand firm and ride the storm out with the peace of God. So that's just a little piece of my testimony. Geez, what Overcomers Ministry has done for my life, I just cannot thank them enough. I finally feel like I'm a Christian. I kind of feel like I am finally living the way I'm supposed to be living, that my priorities and my focus are finally in line with Christ. I used to find the words of Jesus really confusing and hard to read, and so I would just kind of write it off as that was for that time, that's not for us now. And Overcomers Ministry has just, gosh, it has just breathed life into my faith. I am in the words of Jesus all the time now. It's the only section of the Bible I read now is Gospels and a little bit of Acts. I am just constantly studying it, reading it, listening to it, changing up my translations. I am just constantly finding new nuggets of truth. I feel like my whole life has changed in the last year just from being in the words of Jesus. My passions have come alive. I have discovered my blueprint, which was right before my face, but I just couldn't see it. And I'm just so grateful. I am so grateful for these mighty people of faith that were willing to go against the grain of church culture, that are willing to actually do what Jesus has called us to do. And not only that, but to encourage and mentor and support others who are making that step into that direction as well. So thank you so much, Andrew, and the rest of the Overcomers team. I'm just forever grateful to you guys.